Hello, I'm Dr. James Gray, a retired obstetrician gynecologist and secretary of the Upper Cumberland Medical Society, the Tennessee Medical Association's affiliate medical society for the 14 counties of Upper Cumberland.
I'm Dr. Dawn Barlow. I am the president of the Upper Cumberland Medical Society. I'm an internal medicine physician in Livingston. And I want to take a moment to encourage everyone in the community to wear a mask and to social distance and to make sure you're using proper hygiene. We are seeing an uptick in the number of COVID cases in the Upper Cumberland. We're also seeing an uptick in the number of people who are sick enough to require hospitalizations. And we're seeing our friends, families, family members, neighbors continue to get very sick and die with this disease. We need everyone on board participating with masking, social distancing, and it's so important that every person in the community do their part so that we can get a hold of this infection and get it under control. We are also encouraging, when the vaccine is available, that everyone participate and get vaccinated when the time comes.
I think what it comes down to, as an American nation, we need to refocus on unity and protecting one another. And I'm sure everybody out there listening probably will understand this. You love God and you love your neighbor. There are other nations around the world, like Australia, for example. Their flu season was abated to near zero. They have hardly any infections whatsoever in their country. They're very proud of the fact, and I know a lot of doctors there, and I know a lot of people there. I talk to them all the time. They're very proud of the fact that they were willing to come together as a community. They're very happy that they do have a normal life now. They go out, they still wear their masks just in case. New Zealand is another example. Their infection rate is excruciatingly low. If you look around the world, the numbers are excruciatingly low. We kept our numbers low for a while until people decided to drop their guard. When people decided to drop their guard, infections began to rise, which is exactly what we projected. We can retrospectively look back again as armchair quarterbacks, so we can complain about how our government handled this. We can complain about our governors, we can complain about our president, our Congress, our local officials for not putting in face mask mandates. We can even complain about our healthcare workers. But it's not effective for us to retrospectively look back at this point. We have to move forward on this disease. If we don't, we're going to achieve numbers of deaths through not being vaccinated that are insurmountable for families. You know, people want to live a normal life. Okay, living a normal life right now is wearing a mask. It is extremely important that we trust our surgeon generals, that we trust our physicians, you know, the group of well-respected virologists, the group of well-respected vaccinologists who worked so hard on getting an amazing turnaround on a vaccine. Work with your physician about vaccines. We hear a lot about herd immunity. The only safe way to get to herd immunity is through vaccination. We've had patients, one specific, who was in their 40s, who was on ECMO for weeks. He survived. We've had patients lose limbs. The things that we're not talking about in this, there's disabilities associated with this post-COVID. As we know, suicide rates, drug use, alcohol use, domestic violence, child abuse, all of these things are on the rise during this very stressful time. Please wear your mask now. This is the perfect time. If you've not been wearing a mask, get it out. Get a N95 mask if you can. Get a double cotton mask if you can. Get the best mask you can to fit your face. Protect your neighbors, protect your loved ones, protect your children. We don't know the long-term outcomes to our kids. So love your children, love your neighbors, love your family, and love your nation. This is real. So it's our nation at stake. This is the United States of America. There's nothing we can't do if we do it right and we do it together. Thank you very much for having me to talk today. I really appreciate it.